Video. Hi everybody. There we go.
Okay, we're up and going live again. So happy snowy Thursday afternoon from us all at Above and Beyond.
So we hope you're enjoying the blizzard. I guess if you're going to be stuck at home, you might as well be in a blizzard, huh? That's a good thing. So you can see the snow behind us. It's really coming down up here now. Today, what are we going to do, Kate?
Today we are going to do the second part of the Kimberbell corner that the Littleton store were not able to get to, and it is the leather luggage tags. So that is today's project. It is already up on the website, so by now you should be pretty comfortable with getting out there and finding those. So it is under our calendars, and then you go to the event calendar, and then you go down to today's date, and you should be able to find an attachment that has the PDF file with all of the printed instructions and your design files for your machines.
Lucidel says good afternoon.
Oh, hi, Lucidel.
Hi, Lucidel.
Glad you joined us. Yep. Also, just a quick reminder, again, we are here business as usual until we hear differently when it comes to our store hours and things of that nature. So just know that we're here for you. Again, our delivery service is up and running. If you have any, I know I've been out to a few of your houses already, so that's nice. And again, we have that delivery service for you. Just give us a call if you know of anything that you need, and we'll get it packed up and ran over to you. So,
Hi Nancy. Hi Peggy.
So also, like I said, we're going to be continuing to do these videos at 2 o'clock every day. So we've got lots of fun stuff planned for you today or this week.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like I said, hopefully everybody can make time for us and join us every day.
Pat, Susie, Rose, all say hi.
Well, hi,
That's
back.
nice.
Sherry says hi.
Thank you for joining us all.
Happy snow day, she says.
That's right.
It is a happy
It is
snow
a happy
day.
snow day. I actually love the snow. I didn't even wear a coat today. It's so nice out there. So, you ready to get going?
I am ready to get going.
All right. I'll take over, Steve.
All right.
Okay. Say bye to Steve.
Bye.
There he is. All right. So Kate's going to get started on our project here.
Okay, so today's project is the little luggage tag, okay? And we do have some kits from these. We can make more kits if we need to, but these are made out of the Kimberbell leather. And just like we did yesterday, you can also make these out of the cork. So here's one that has been made out of the cork too. Okay, now
Cork is so cool.
along with the download that you will find on our website, there's also a PDF, and it actually has the little tags in here for you to print out on cardstock so that you can fill these out, put your name and address on them, and then you will actually slide them into your luggage tags. So we're going to go through the process of making the luggage tags so you can see how to do that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hoop up a cutaway stabilizer, and okay, so I thought I was ready, and I guess I'm not quite ready.
I did ask her about 3 times. Okay, you're ready for this, right? That's
Okay,
all right.
So you want to put a bobbin in, and your bobbin needs to match your fabric because you are going to see the quilting on the underneath side. So we're going to go ahead and put the bobbin in, and then we also want to go ahead and thread the top part of the machine with the matching thread also. Okay, and we're having technical difficulties here.
You need my help?
No, thank you.
I can teach you how to thread that.
I'm sure you can. Okay.
Hi, Kathy. Boy, we got a lot of people again. This is wonderful. We're up to 62 people. That's awesome.
Wonderful.
We're,
Makes me smile.
oh, wait. We forgot something. We got some giveaways. So, again, make sure you like, share, and do smiley faces to us because we love those. So, and we are going to pick somebody to win some really cool prizes. Guess why we're giving these away, by the way? This is actually 2 of our prizes. 2020 quilt calendar. Guess why? because
2020 sucks.
2020 doesn't suck well, maybe it does.
We
But
haven't got
anyway,
that far
we're
yet.
in March and we still have these, so we're going to give them away so you guys can make some 2020 quilts. So anyway, we've got those two things to give away. We also have
Machine decals.
some machine decals here. Oh, those are cool too. A lot of you decorate your machine. So again, we're going to be doing no, Val, we don't have donuts. So we didn't, yeah, except it was Jenny, who one of our real dear customers, it's her birthday today, so we do have birthday cake. So
And it's yummy.
it was yummy. It was a birthday carrot cake.
And then I'm also going to give away some of my finished projects too. So we have a lever and a cork and a Kimberbell glitter. So I'm going to give all 3 of these away too today. So we're actually going to give away 5 different gifts today.
That would be 6, actually.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we thread the machine with matching thread in the top and the bottom. And now what we're going to do is we are going to press start on the machine.
Oh, shoot. I was sleeping on the job.
Okay, so what it has just done is a very small placement stitch for me. I hope you can see that. I've got silver thread on there on the white stabilizer, so hopefully you can see that. But that is my placement line. Go ahead and leave it right there, Patrick.
Okay.
So that is my placement line for my ribbon. And what I'm going to do with my ribbon is I'm placing my ribbon wrong sides together. I'm going to use some of that handy dandy tape.
So you've got somebody from England on again, Nikki Shandi Fettis.
Oh, hi, Nikki. She's my cousin.
That's Kate's cousin from England. Say hi, everybody. So, hi, Nikki.
Okay. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to tape this in place. Wrong sides together on the ribbon. Okay, so we're just going to put that in place, and then we're going to stitch the next placement stitch or the next tack down, and what it's going to do is tack that ribbon down in place for me. And then you refer to your instructions really quickly in case you forget what the next step is. And then what you do is you start the machine one more time. And then what it's going to do here is it's going to give me my placement stitch for the rest of my fabrics.
Question, what would we do with that tape? I think you're just taping down the ribbon in place, Kathy, is what she was doing with that. So, and here's the design. I want to show that to you too. So what she's going to be sewing out. This is another one of those really cool fills. You could actually do, if you've got the Destiny or the Solaris, or any of the IQ designer machines, you can do that in your machine too.
Okay, so what this was a placement line for our batting. And for those of you that did not join us yesterday, this is the batting that we're using. It is a batting and a stabilizer mix. It's an embroidery batting that has a layer of stabilizer embedded into it, okay? And we're going to make sure that we completely cover that one whole area, okay? And the next thing we're going to do is stitch our tack down stitch. So this is actually going to tack the batting down in place for us. Once it has finished tacking this down, we're going to carefully trim the batting.
No, that does not work, Val. Sorry. You're at home. She said, I didn't bring the donuts, but I'm working on store samples. Does that count as work?
Okay, so at this point, we're going to go ahead and remove the hoop from the machine, but don't remove the project from the hoop. And this
Very important piece of advice there.
This is a little bit tricky because what we need to do here is we need to cut the batting, but not your ribbon, okay? So we want to make sure that we keep the ribbon intact, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to trim our batting really close to the tack down line.
Val knows I love her, Donna. So. Donna Walker said, "Oh, Patrick, so rude."
Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got the ribbon that was secured down to start with, and now we have secured the batting down, but we've removed the excess batting. We're going to go ahead now, and we're going to turn the hoop to the wrong side, and we are going to take our lever.
Hi, Claudia. Welcome aboard.
Our Claudia?
No, Claudia Hall. Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the piece of leather directly over the top, and because this is going on the underneath side of the hoop, I am going to tape this down.
With that cool Kimberbell tape, also the surgical tape or whatever you want to call it. So
it has double uses. Whoops.
Nancy says she's cutting cabbage and cooking. So don't cut your finger, Nancy. And if you do, then make sure you have tape on hand.
Okay, so now we've turned the hoop to the right side. And what we're going to do is we are then going to put the other piece of leather on the top side of the hoop. Okay, so now we have one lever on the underneath side, right side out, and then we have the other lever right side on top. And we are going to tape this lever down.
We love doing them too, Brandy, so we're going to keep up with it.
Okay, and then we are going to sew the quilt design. And just like yesterday, you actually have 3 different files that you can use with different types of a quilting design on it. This one's kind of got circles on it.
Actually, I like this one a lot. But again, I'm going to show it to you one more time on the screen so you guys can sort of see what it's going to look like after it's done. And it sews out pretty. So I hope everybody's enjoying your snow day, by the way. So like I said, it's really starting to come down up here. Oh yeah, I better tell everybody that. We have decided, because of the snowstorm, we understand it's supposed to just get worse. We are going to be closing at 4 o'clock today. So again, I know just in case you guys are planning on sneaking out late or coming over here, we are closing the stores at 4 today. So just for the make sure everybody gets home safe. Donna wants to know what size needle we're using.
I'm just using an embroidery 75.
An embroidery 75, Donna, in case you didn't hear that.
Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is stitch the next placement line. And what this is going to be is 2 very small sets of stitches, one on the left side and one on the right side. And it's just a little horizontal stitch line. And this is actually going to be a placement line for us.
Lois, we do have the stabilizer batting in stock in Thornton, do we?
Yes, we do.
See how I answer that before I know?
Okay, so then you need a small piece of vinyl. This vinyl is going to be hard for you to probably see on the camera, okay? But it is the Kimberbell vinyl, which comes just like this, okay? They come in sheets. They're a 12 gauge vinyl, okay? So you want something that is got a pretty good gauge to it. And we're going to put the top edge of the vinyl right up to those placement lines, okay? And then we're going to tape that in place.
That's kind of hard to see because that vinyl is clear. But again, she placed it right up to the lines. I don't know if you can see those a little bit better here. I think you can.
So we've taped down the vinyl, and the next thing the machine is going to do is a tack down stitch to hold the vinyl in place.
And yes, Mary, the batting is definitely in stock in Littleton also. So we do have plenty of the batting, by the way. And yeah, Bev, if you've got the Hoop Sister stuff, it's pretty much the same stuff. We just have a different brand of it here. So, but yeah, you can use the Hoop Sisters Battleizer, I think they called it, for this process. Is that right?
That's correct. And
Yep.
if anybody wants any of the products that we're talking about, if you can just put it as a note on there, somebody from the stores will give you a call and let you know that we've got it all set aside for you. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and put our last piece of vinyl on. And the top edge of the vinyl, or the top edge of the lever, I should say, is going to go directly in the same position as where the vinyl went. So we're going to place it directly on top of the vinyl, and then we are going to tape that down as well.
That's a lot of layers.
It is a lot of layers. So the Kimberbell lever actually now comes in 5 different colors. So we're going to go and show you those different colors. So we have the rose gold, which is a really pretty, it's that really modern type color gold. It's like a pinky gold. And then their new color is their gold, traditional gold color. The other new color that they just came out with is their red. It's a matte red, and it's very, very pretty. It's also used a lot on the new vintage boardwalk quilt. And then they have a really pretty sea foam green, and they have the silver. We do have kits that are ready to go in both the rose gold or the silver, and the kits are $5.49. So if anybody's interested in the kits, just let us know in the comments and we'll get them sent to the appropriate stores. And so the machine is doing this tack down, where it is stitching that final piece of leather directly down on top of the vinyl.
Bev, to answer your question, no. As you can see, the size 75 needle made it through those thicknesses really easy. So once again, don't change your needle just for the sake of changing it. You can use this size needle without any problem. It did just fine there.
Okay, so the project is actually finished. We're going to go ahead and slide the hoop towards us, and we're going to pop this out of the hoop, and we're going to remove all of the tape from the project. Okay,
so I take it the leather just tears away, is that right?
No, the leather does not
cut?
tear.
Okay, never
we
mind.
will have to cut. Okay, so the tricky part of this project, though, is what we need to do here is we need to separate the leather from the vinyl. Remember, both of the cut edges are right across the top here. So we need to separate and make sure that we have just the leather, but not the vinyl. And what we're going to do is we are going to put our scissors in here, and the nice applique scissors will really help with this. And we are going to cut the leather away.
Mona, we can certainly mail you a kit, so just let us know what kits you want and we'll put them in the mail to you. Oh look, and all of a sudden there's stitching underneath. Woohoo!
So now we can see the quilting stitching, and then you get a little printout that looks like this. And what we're going to do now is we're actually going to take this up to the cutting table. Yesterday I cut on my lap with a pair of scissors. We really can't do that with today's project because we need a really nice clean cut around here. We're also going to cut one of these out, and I'll show you how to finish this up, but we're going to take a little walk up to the cutting table here.
Here we go, don't get seasick. You can see we're actually got a small class. It's Jenny's birthday, so everybody say hi, happy birthday to Jenny. That's right.
Okay, so we're going to get kicked back from
Happy
that.
birthday to Jenny. That's right. Oh, that was weird. I'm hearing myself talk.
I know. Okay, so here's where we need to be a little bit careful because we obviously can't trim all the way around. If we do, we're going to cut off our tag, okay? So what we need to make sure we do here is, first of all, we're going to add 1/8 of an inch all the way around on 3 sides. So we have a nice clean cut right here. We're going to add 1/8 of an inch across the bottom. And we're going to add 1/8 of an inch on this other side.
Are we going to get this right here? Don't mess up.
I'm trying not to. The slip.
Say hi, Christine.
Will you pass me the printed thing? Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to pull this back so we can trim just this piece of the leather right here.
That is tricky.
Mm-hmm.
You see how she's doing that? She's got the ribbon underneath her ruler, so.
And then I'm going to pull it back the opposite direction and cut just this piece. You want to make sure this remains intact here.
And this is in the directions, right?
It is in the directions. Okay, then we have the diagonal cut right here that we're going to make.
Thread is cheaper, huh? And you got all that for that?
And the other diagonal cut. Okay, so I'm seeing that I've got my back piece of leather is just a little bit longer than my front piece of leather. So I'm just going to trim that down with a pair of scissors. Okay, here is our template that also comes in the instructions, and it actually has our cut lines here. So it's got the registration points for you to use to do your cutting. So we're now going to go ahead and cut one of these out.
Yeah, make sure you leave the Kimberbell on there.
Working on it.
Do you have a tan?
Actually, the Kimberbell isn't supposed to be on there.
We're up to 100 watchers.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Okay. Whoops, I forgot this last one.
Yeah, let's hope she doesn't cut her finger with the rotary cutters
Okay,
on paper.
so then you're going to slide, obviously you would fill this out, but then you're going to slide this into the luggage holder. Just like that, ready for the flights that we can't go on.
That's a good point.
We've got a couple of new products that we have. One of them is what Val
Do
just
your show and tell
completed.
too.
Yeah, I was going to do Val's show and tell.
Okay, good. Okay.
So here is the brand new Janine Babbage tri-stand. It's called Life is Better with a Cat. I have a little kitten in my house, and I probably would argue with that statement right now. So anyway, it is super cute. It's not quite available yet, but we did get the files so that we could sew out the store samples. So we should have these in the store in a couple of weeks. The one previous to this
We'll
one.
get you one, Susan. Or Susie, sorry. And
This was the previous one, which is Home is Where the Dog Is. These ones are in the stores. So they do have one for dogs and one for cats. This one's been out probably about a month at this point now. But this one is a brand new, it's a pre-order. We haven't even got our first shipment in. And then I have a quilt that is in process. It does not have the borders on yet.
oh, it's so beautiful, though.
Thank you.
Isn't that neat? It turned out really, really gorgeous.
So this is one of the new Janet Sansom.
I want to
Once-
get up on the
The
embroidery is incredible on this quilt. It only takes a couple of minutes.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it beautiful though?
So we will be doing this in the stores this summer. I'm not sure which store will get this one, but the other new one that we just got finished is called the Regina quilt. So this one, the green one here, is called the Rebecca quilt. Okay. The other one that we will be teaching during the summer is called the Regina quilt, and it's also a Janet Sandstrom one, and that is this one.
Yeah, again, her embroidery on these quilts, it looks like hand embroidery. It's so beautiful. Really detailed and just quite elegant. It's kind of cool. And there's the whole quilt. If you want to take a, oops, did I run into somebody?
Christine.
No? Yeah.
It's just me.
Pretty cool, huh?
So, to close with today, we wanted to tell you that tomorrow we have Christine. She's going to be doing a project for us. So I think you'll have fun with that one. It's a cute little project. And then Saturday, we actually have an outside guest teacher coming in to do our Facebook Live for you all. So stay safe. Do we have any other announcements that we need to?
You know, again, just keep in mind we're closing at 4 o'clock today at all 3 locations. So I want to make sure everybody gets home safe.
And
so
please get a like in really, really quick so that we can, because that's what we go by. So everybody that likes this post as we are live, we will actually draw the names, and we have at least 6 items that we're going to be giving away this afternoon.
yeah, in Carolina, it's at 4 o'clock is when we're closing. Bye, Nikki. Thanks for joining us from England.
Bye, Nikki. Isn't it really, really late there?
All right, you guys have a great day.
Bye.